Happy Monday, everybody. You're watching Backyard Politics, and I'm Nikki. On July 4th, we had a Reclaim the 4th event for the Black Lives Matter, and it took place at the Oregon State Capitol building, and most of it took place right in front, right here. So Court Street was blocked off, and people were writing Black Lives Matter in sidewalk chalk. And then over here was like music, a huge event with like speakers and tents set up, things like that. This is the front of the Capitol building. And then most of the video that I will show you today happened right here around this crosswalk. And then if we go a little further over here, the fascist right-wing group was set up right back here, right behind the anti-fascist World War II memorial. So it's a little irony for you. But this is where it mostly took place, was right here. So I will show you the video.
Fuck the flag! Fuck the flag! Indivisible with liberty and justice for all! For all! For all! All people! Fuck the police! All people! That's how you can...
So this side, this is the front of the Capitol right here. This side over here is anti-fascist or Black Lives Matter movement, protesters, activists. Then on the other side of the crosswalk on this side is the Proud Boys armed militia and the cops, which ended up being the first cops to respond were the mobile response team from Oregon State Patrol. So basically they sent in riot cops.
Communicate with the police. That's how you talk to people. Damn straight.
That's the sidewalk that I was talking about right here. Which is right here. Okay, just for anybody that's not familiar with Salem, this is where it was. We were standing right here, blocking the fascists from getting through to the people that were decorating the sidewalks and enjoying the Reclaim the 4th event. So let's do this.
You guys are following this guy? This is your example? Will you really? For real? This is what you want? Really, there's a better life. There's a better life. You can express yourselves any way you want. We don't care about that. We don't care where you're from or who you're with. As long as you're an American. That's all we care about. That's it. That's all. Can't you just be satisfied with having everything that no other country really got? You guys are just fighting to make racism. Literally.
This is class warfare!
That was me yelling, "This is class warfare," just so you can recognize my voice in the rest of the video.
There's no class warfare.
You're full of shit, man. That is white privilege right there.
That's class warfare. The police can't help you when it comes to all that. That's your personal...
That's because they're on your fucking side.
They can't help you.
So these people right here formed a line to hold the line so that these assholes couldn't get through. But the cops, the mobile response team from Oregon State Patrol, stayed on the sidewalk for 8.5 minutes.
With who you want to be. That's your problem. Inside your head. In your own conscience. That's it. Did you see George Floyd? Did you not see George Floyd die? Did you not see the police kill George Floyd? Fight your murder. Don't fight your head. Kill George Floyd. Did you not see him kill George Floyd? To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You're explaining to me why the whole fucking world is laughing at these folks. Why does the whole world find them revolting?
Because they're fucking ignorant.
Do they help you with your groceries? Do they help you with your sick loved ones? Do they take you places? No, they never will. They just want your money.
Did you notice that support the police sign that racist bitch was holding up? Watch.
Do they help you with your sick loved ones?
See that? What's hilarious is all these dumb fucks armed themselves. Supposedly their argument is they armed themselves to for when the government comes to take over, right? When the government comes for us. They're fucking here. Seriously. And these guys, these dumb ass motherfuckers are supporting the police. They don't even have an argument anymore. And then this jackass right here, the Oregon guy, his shirt says Oregon. He was one of the first from the alt-right side to come over and start fucking with the Black Lives Matter people. And he's like, no, everything's okay. I just want to talk. And then he started in with his shit. So he got kicked out. Everybody said, go join your Proud Boys group. He denied being a part of the group. Here he is. And later in the video, we will talk about him some more.
Did it take you places? No, they never will. They just want your money. All Black Lives Matter money goes to fighting. It goes to fighting. It goes to the Democratic Party. It goes to Elizabeth Warren. It goes to Andrew Yang with his $1 welfare.
Do not engage! Do not engage! Stay peaceful!
We live because we go to work. We do not live because we are on welfare.
You're a piece of crap!
So, yeah, right, that's your personal opinion again.
You're a piece of crap because you're not looking at the facts.
Good. Don't give me you and you shut me up there.
We have a racist down here! We have a racist down there!
The only person
It's almost as if the cops were wanting shit to escalate.
who might be considered a racist is everybody. Because people don't smoke crack. That ain't racist. That's just a fact. That's a fact. Everybody knows the term crack baby.
You got a nut!
Yeah, that's the truth. You just don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear the truth.
Bounce on Dickie!
No, wait, not. Sorry, that's your personal opinion. You're mad now? Are you mad? Are you mad? Everything's racist to you.
So up until now, the Black Lives Matter protesters, including myself, were holding the line so that these fucking racist assholes didn't get to the sidewalk chalk people, right? Now the cops decide to go do their jobs.
Everything's racist to you. Everything. You're only racist to you. You guys are racist. That's all you guys believe. That's it. Victimhood. Brutality. You guys ain't got nothing to be sorry for. You like that even hard. Look at you. Half of you got brand new shoes on. Who want those? Well, her. Your mama? No, I thought we don't make no sense.
Yo, I tried to slow her while you shoot. Look at that shit! Raise the point down, racist motherfucker!
You notice how much space is in between the protesters and the cops initially? It doesn't stay that way. You'll see. And then also, one of these morons over here on the alt-right side got confused that because one of his other buddies was wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt to try to taunt the Black Lives Matter protesters. But it's not this guy specifically, but he looks kind of the same. The other guy had camo pants and a tank top on. But, excuse me. He got confused on which side the guy with the t-shirt was on, and so he pushed the guy with the t-shirt down, and then I think he hit his head. And then the guy with the camo pants got taken out. I don't believe he was arrested, but the cops took him away from what was going on. And then later, you'll see the guy in the Black Lives Matter t-shirt go up to one of the cops and go, "Hey," and touch him and pat him like they're buddies, and the cop flashes a white power sign. I will show you that. So it is right here. Oh, and also, this OSP MRT officer was cleared of any wrongdoing by his own department. And I wrote, do you get it now? They were pushing Black Lives Matter protesters, but letting the armed alt-right cross the line multiple times, flashed a white power sign, and buddied up with the Proud Boys. Watch this cop right here, and then the guy I was talking about with the Black Lives Matter t-shirt, he's right here, but this is a Proud Boy. This whole group is Proud Boys. See?
I think you both just saw that.
And I don't know if you heard that, but somebody goes, who else just saw that? I'll turn it up a little bit. Okay, watch this guy. And these guys, you can tell, are buddies. Watch. White power. Yeah. Woohoo.
I think you both just saw that.
All lives matter.
Does that stay, please?
All lives matter. Every life matters. Your life matters.
See, chumming it up
Your
with that
life
one.
matters. Your life matters. All of your lives matter. All of you. All of you.
Totally contradictory to what my video is going to show you further.
Stay peaceful! Stand strong!
So now they just got ordered to step up closer to us, but they did not do that on the other side. See that? Oh, I apologize. They took one giant step this way, and then the other guys kind of tiptoed forward. So I got to give them credit for the tiptoe. That's their boogaloo chant. That girl is a journalist right here. She's with the she's with the local high school paper. They're called the Clipian. So look up CLYPIAN, and they cover every single protest that's happened so far. They do a great job. So this officer, who's a fucking dickbag, and you'll see more footage of why I say that. So he tries to tell her to stay on the Black Lives Matter side, even though she's a journalist.
No! Who are you? No!
But they... Just remember that they tried to keep her on this side, okay?
This lady right over here with the camera is a journalist, okay? She's here to do her job, okay? I'm talking to you officers. I'm not talking to this guy over here with the ACDC hoodie. I'm not talking to this bootleg KG over here. She is a journalist. Treat her as
So, for those of you who don't know, this is Angela Roman. And I have talked about her in my previous Salem Police Department videos because she had a Facebook Live stream that I found on YouTube. And it showed her and another one of her little stupid cronies walking up to a Salem Police Department officer asking what they could do to be like them. And the officer gave them permission to stay and hang out downtown, even though curfew was at 11. So if you go back into my previous videos of the second time that Salem Police Department sided with the Proud Boys, this is her.
We got those too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Say the we ain't worried about the Boogaloo boys, the Proud Boys.
Hey, Proud Boys!
We're standing right here. There is nothing that you have to do.
Fuck Allen, fuck it too!
God is merciful. God is grace. And God is real love. And God will accept you once you call upon His name. We ain't afraid of you. All that jibber jabber is old. It's old. Are you ready for all that jibber jabber is old? We don't
So right here, when it starts getting bumpy, one of the alt-right girls came over and kept saying, "I'm black, don't push me. Black Lives Matter, right? I'm black, don't push me." And she had a Trump banner that she was holding up, and it was fucking backwards the entire time. So, none of these fucking cops did anything about it. And then there's her friend coming over too, right through 2 active police lines. Not a fucking thing was done about it. They take a photo in front of the cops.
Please don't push me. That's right. Don't push me.
And then she kept saying, "Don't push me, I'm black, don't push me."
Don't push me. That's all right. You just got right. It's okay. You're being a fucking bitch.
You got it back. Yeah, we don't care what you say.
I'm black. Black lives matter.
Not Trump. Not Trump. Not Trump.
Don't push me. I'm black. Don't push.
Trump don't matter.
Don't get Trump flags, yo. I bought it at Thor's Armory. You can get one. Thor's Armory.
Backwards. Racist. Right there, that cop, an MRT officer, pushes the calm protester standing next to me with the sign, not the one that has the Trump banner, the girl standing next to me with the sign that says "Abolish the Police." He pushes her. She's maybe 2 inches taller than me.
Anybody. Why are you pushing me?
She's with them.
Stop pushing me. Asking us to step out.
Still doesn't do anything about the little Trump bitch that's pushing everybody around on our side who came over from the other side in front of the cops. No, none of the cops do anything about it.
Fucking asking me. No, and you can go like that. Oh, wow. Stop fucking pushing me, ma'am.
Why are you not going? This is Kelly.
What kind of phone is that? Where'd you get it?
You tell me. Her man. Goddamn hell. Please stop bumping into me, man. You'll learn fucking me. I promise you. You won't be working again.
Please stop bumping into me. Man, please stop bumping into me. Man, please stop bumping into me.
We're not gonna do shit about this.
So I said, "You're not going to do shit about this." And I went like this. That was actually this photo from the Clippian. So this fucking officer pushed this girl who's barely taller than me with the "Abolish the Police" sign. He pushed her and says, "Get back, get back." And yet let that little bitch with the Trump banner still keep pushing people right behind me, right here. Pushing me, pushing that guy that just said, "Stop pushing me, ma'am. Please stop pushing me, ma'am." So I called him out on it. The Clippian took a photo of it. and it's video proof right here.
Yo, come on.
Unnatural.
I'm defending you here.
All cops are bastards. Push your supporters back. You got a hole inside your heart. Push your supporters back. Instead of pushing us back, you push your supporters back. Yeah, this is the soul of America. Right here. The soul of America. The soul.
I will. Thank you for your time.
The cop makes way for the little bitch with the sign, the Trump sign, to go back to her alt-right friends. Let me show you that one more time.
The soul of America. The soul.
I will. Thank you for your time.
That's the same cop that pushed the girl next to me with the Abolish the Police sign. He pushed her. He pushed one other guy that I know of, at least. And then, watch his arm right here. He makes way for the girl with the Trump banner to go back to her side. Favoritism much?
Not a fucking thing.
That's what we're trying to tell you.
There's people here you don't even know about. So don't touch us. We're ready for this.
So that girl next to me goes, "Sir, it's not on your nose," because his nose is obviously not covered. I guarantee you the only reason that bastard and most of the rest of them are wearing the masks is because one of them got in big trouble because news went nationwide that he refused to wear a mask in a local coffee shop. So he defied the governor's orders. I know all the cops have been doing this, not just Oregon State Police. Salem has been doing this as well. This is the first time I've seen any of them in masks. And still right now, only Oregon State Patrol Mobile Response Team is here. That's it.
Don't make this real officers. Because we're not playing. Don't make this
I get thorough checks like a motherfucker, baby. That's right.
We got a permit. We're not playing. You can say how you want. All y'all. You can change at any time. We accept you with open arms. We want you to come back to the light. We do. We want you to come back to the light. The country got raised you.
Look at this.
Now,
Put your hand.
be out here.
This is walking noise out. Walking noise out.
See this? He can't move anywhere, right? Don't go. Don't move. Don't move. But we'll let the other ones go through. Both ways.
We're gonna be here by the number today. We're gonna be here by the number today. All of us. Not just you. Not just you. You want to tear up the street. You don't want to build roads and bridges. You're trying to destroy it. You're trying to destroy your own history. Whether it's good or bad. It happens. It all happens. But if you figure out how it happened, then why it happened,
Now, Salem Police Department rolls in on bicycles.
Now the fucking locals come out. They're nowhere to be found until their shit's fucked.
So, this guy right here, Salem Police Department officer, is the same dude as the guy that followed me around. Here he is. The protest. Right here. He was directed, him and I think it was this guy and then one other guy were in, Jerry Moore, sorry, Chief Jerry Moore, were in a little huddle. They pointed me out, and then this guy followed me around for about an hour until I fucking left. Everywhere I went down there, he followed me. He was behind me the entire fucking time. So, found him here. And I noted the size difference.
A little bit of size difference.
It's like only an inch or two.
So he said you're ruining our 4th of July, which is totally hypocritical because they had an event planned going on downtown at the Riverfront Park, and they came to our event that had a permit.
Look at this ignorance happening right now. You guys see this? Look at ignorance happening at his finest. Ignorance. Stand your ground.
Public service, I have a question. There are open containers. Why not put them over there? Nothing is being done. Anything to be done by you or you, you don't like it. None of them are. Open container over there.
If you hear open container over there, they talk about it more, but I want to show you a still of what they're talking about. Let's see here. Okay, so this guy, this guy was the guy in the Oregon shirt, and he's drinking a White Claw, which is a shout out to his alt-right community. Doesn't really, this never makes sense to me. Like, how fucking ignorant and stupid do you have to be? He's wearing a losing flag, who oppressed his people in a bulletproof vest, drinking on the streets, which is open container. He should get a fucking ticket at the very least, with open carry. So the only reason, my guess is, well, one of the only reasons that they didn't fuck with him is, one, they're on his side, and two, because what are the cops gonna do? They're gonna arrest or write a ticket to a black man at a Black Lives Matter protest? Like, this guy is totally playing both sides of the fucking card right now. It's bullshit. So this is what they're referring to with the open container thing, and they go into more about it.
Hey, since they want to drink, how about somebody break out some marijuana? Since they're letting them to drink. Yeah. You talk now. You're talking about us. Who got a marijuana right now since they're drinking? Fine, right? Since they're drinking right now on public property, break this shit up. Light it up. Smoke your weed. Just stay over there drinking right now. Light it up. You gotta smoke your weed.
So that's the guy right there. Did you see him? Right there. Right here. That's that guy. Also known as a sellout to his own people.
Here in Sidewalk Shop, the front lines where I was. Protecting these little people.
You hear how peaceful it is over there? That guy right there is wearing a Proud Boys military vest, or bulletproof vest, I should say. It says Proud Boys on it. And another couple of these dudes have, what are they called? Assault rifles. You see that? Throwing up the white power sign. Just like the cop did. There's the assault rifle I was talking about. One of them. All these dudes have guns. I'm sure some of the chicks do too. Like this one, who passed through 2 active lines to get to our side. So then they came around to the alt-right group came around to the front of the Capitol. So they went from over here at the crosswalk to right over here. And then these are some bushes that were temporarily separating Black Lives Matter protesters from the alt-right, but not completely. So right here is the bushes that I showed you. This side is Black Lives Matter. Inside is the alt-right for now. They kept getting closer and closer and closer to the sidewalk chalk people. Let's see. Right there is where they're doing the sidewalk chalk. Back in here. Right back here. So that was the majority of what happened that I was a part of on Reclaim the 4th. There's a couple other things. Not all of it was bad that day. This is something cool that happened. Those are all cops that they're passing.
And stop.
So that was one awesome thing. And then this was all after the alt-right decided to go to their Nazi barbecue.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Y'all stand together. Y'all stand together. You see what we're doing right now? Get their attention. We together. This is what family means, everybody. This is what one organization means. Look at our youngsters right here. Family is. This is what unity is. This is what unity in the community represents. Right here. Right here.
And then there's one last thing. We went and had an impromptu march. Just some of the protesters did.
Brad. I mean, the cavalry's coming?
Hey, you go in the front.
Yeah.
You go in the front. We're gonna follow you. We're gonna follow you.
So that was just a little bit of footage from my 4th of July. Reclaim the 4th. It was awesome to be a part of. I've never been a part of anything as intense as that and as meaningful, honestly. It was really, really cool. And I'm just really proud of everybody in Salem for standing their fucking ground and showing that they really do give a shit, that they can see through the photo ops of the cops. So, keep fighting and stay strong. And until next time, Medicare be with you.